In Luke 22, Jesus is brought before the Sanhedrin, and the chief priests and the scribes and the elders gather, and they ask him a pretty simple question. They say, if you're the Christ, tell us. We need to know. And at first, this could look like an honest search for truth, but the reality is their minds are already made up, and Jesus calls them on it. He says, if I tell you, you're not going to believe anyway. In other words, the issue isn't a lack of evidence, it's a refusal to accept who Jesus actually is. And then Jesus makes this remarkable statement. He says, from now on, the Son of Man will be seated at the right hand of the power of God. And with those words, Jesus points back to the scriptures, especially Daniel's vision of the Son of Man who receives authority and glory from God. Jesus is declaring something extraordinary. The one standing before them in chains is the actual one who will reign with divine authority. And this statement was clear enough from the council to understand exactly what Jesus was claiming. They immediately responded, in fact, with, are you claiming to be the Son of God? We just want to make sure, are you claiming to be the Messiah? And Jesus doesn't deny it. At this moment, Jesus stands firmly on the truth of who he is, and even though he knows that this truth will lead him to the cross. The irony of this scene is powerful. The true judge of the world is being judged by human courts, and the Son of God is being condemned by the very people who claim to represent God. But Jesus never wavers. He doesn't soften the claims. He doesn't try to escape the moment. He stands calmly and clearly on the truth. And that truth is the foundation of our faith. Jesus isn't merely a teacher or a prophet or a good man or somebody that we should just follow based on how he lived his life. He is the Son of God, the promised Messiah, the one who now sits at the right hand of the Father. And because Jesus stood on that truth, even when it cost him everything, we can stand on it too.